the Indiana Pacers have one of the best players in the league, Paul George, and that's really all I have to say about this team because they really don't have any other solidified players besides from maybe Monte Ellis, even though he's on the, he's not as good anymore, let's just say that. But Paul George, he can be an MVP caliber player if he's on my team, alright? Now, Larry Bird does not know what he's doing because he fired one of the best head coaches in the league. Now, Nate Millen, you could say at the assistant coach spot, and we're going to sign Danny Granger back, alright? Straight from TNT. I missed you, Danny Granger, on this Pacers team, alright? Even though I'm not a Pacers fan, but whatever. Starting lineup, George Hill, C.J. Miles. Yes, Monte's coming off the bench. Paul George, Jordan Hill, we're going to try him at power forward, even though he's a center. And Miles Turner. So, let's win this tip-off real quick with Miles Turner. And let's pass it right back to him for an easy dunk, because that's what always happens in 2K, right? So, Miles Turner solidified himself in his rookie season, played really good, and, well, let's just act like that never happened, because this is the first game of the 2015-16 season. Paul George hit a nice shot right there, yet again. I'm going to take it in with Paul George, but then they're going to stop me, so I'm just going to hit C.J. Miles with a nice little jump shot. Now, we do need to, I need to discuss about how I'm going with this team. Pretty much, Paul George needs touching the ball every single play, like you've seen so far. But I do trust in Miles, C.J. Miles to hit a jump shot once every while. And I can trust in Jordan Hill and Miles Turner to hit mid-range shots. And George Hill can do this and that. You know, he hits some threes. He can he's a playmaker. But somehow, Luis Scola made it into this video because he hits this insane reverse layup right here. And right here, I'm going to set a little screen with Jordan Hill. It's going to it's going to make its way around pretty much to George Hill. We got a few Hills on the team, by the way. We got Solomon, George, and Jordan. That's a few too many. Nah, but they're all pretty good, though, so I'm going to keep all of them. Even though Solomon Hill was not clutch that one game when he didn't get the shot off in time. But for some reason, DeMarco forgets how to play defense. And Paul George gets another easy dunk. And I'm just going to act like DeMar DeRozan's a mismatch, even though he's a pretty solid defender, because he cannot guard Paul George at all. Look at that behind the back, right by DeMar DeRozan, dunking on 3 players on the team. Paul George has no mercy. And you're going to see that a few times, alright? You saw what you just saw? Paul George, Jordan Hill, pick and roll. It's going to happen again right here, ending in the same result, another dunk. I don't think it failed like one time this whole video. It works every time. But he really solidified himself on my team as the second best player on this team, really. I mean, I don't know, he's probably pretty inconsistent too, but whatever. Paul George, yet again to the rim. What does he have, like? He has like 20 points already, probably. Nah, I'm just kidding, I don't know. Probably has like 16 points. But 32-33 at the end of the second quarter, at the halftime. And I have 3 more assists than him, but, well, I said him. The Raptors, they have 3 less assists and a few different turnovers, and yeah. So let's just get into the second half. Paul George makes this insane layup, and as you'll probably realize, like, even though Monte Ellis is the second option on this team, like, I don't use him at all. Like, C.J. Miles is just killing it, so he's in for the majority of the game. He got a green release right there, and Solomon Hill takes it right to the rim. Now there's one of the Hills. All the Hills are playing pretty good this game, not even gonna lie. And right here, Danny Granger. My favorite moment of this whole game was Danny Granger getting his first point straight out of TNT. Well, I think actually he does NBA TV, not TNT. But there's Danny Granger with another block. I said another block. His first block on Luis Scola. The worst diamond in the game literally got released from my team. So, Jordan Hill right here. Again, another mid-range shot for Jordan Hill. And right here, I'm going to pass it over to Paul George. And he has absolutely no mercy for this Raptors team, like I said. That's where the weight room comes into play. right over Patrick Patterson and a few trailing Raptors. DeMar DeRozan hits a few of these in this game, a few pull-up jumpers. They're pretty nice from DeMar. That's like his go-to shot. And there's Kyle Lowry. The perfect time for Kyle Lowry to come to the game is the fourth quarter. Just like when he misses 6 threes and then hits the 7th one from half court to go into overtime. You guys know what I'm talking about probably if you watch the playoffs. But Jordan Hill dunks it, and then Monte Ellis misses a layup. Yeah, I'm really not liking Monte Ellis at all this game. Not even gonna lie. And then, oh yeah, what happens on the other end? DeMar DeRozan gets an insanely contested layup. If you guys are wondering, I'm playing on Superstar difficulty. And default Superstar. It's pretty realistic. I'm not gonna lie. But Paul George, for a second I thought he was Reggie Miller, but he's really not. And DeMar DeRozan scores on us from a little close I said close mid-range, close shot. But what happens here? They double team Paul George and leave open the dead-eye C.J. Miles. They tried to sub in Monte, but I made sure they left in C.J. Miles. I know this guy's a beast. Now, I gotta lock up here. Oh, wait, never mind. They willingly throw the ball out of bounds, just like they did in the playoffs. But Paul George is going to put 2 layers of icing on the cake by dunking it 2 times in a row to just finish off this game. We're going to win 75-68. Paul George had himself a game. He had 37 points, 9 assists, only 2 rebounds, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because we are running 2 centers. But Jordan Hill played really good, along with Paul George, obviously, C.J. Miles and Miles Turner. And Danny Granger got some points, but dude, I'm really wondering what happened to Monte Ellis and Rodney Stuckey. Now, they both got outscored by the one person, Danny Granger. Danny Granger scored more points than they did combined, considering they both had 0 points. Now, don't expect them to be on the team for any longer. Don't expect them to be on the team for longer than 1 more episode, because I'm probably going to be trading them in the next episode. Because I feel like I can get somebody a lot better than Monte Ellis. But yeah, that's about it. I will talk to you guys in the next episode. And hopefully this can be as consistent as my 2K15 Knicks series. But yeah, and also if you're wondering, I changed my name from from NYK to AO Marco. So just get used to that because it's more catchy and whatever. So yeah, just get used to that. Alright, peace out.